So normally we do a little intro. We kind of had like a little intro beforehand, a little bit, where I was basically saying like, hey, I really appreciate that you were able to reach back to me about your event that's coming up here soon in September. Do you want to talk about yourself a little bit? You're Dustin. Like, who are you? What's going on with your event?
Sure. I'm Dustin Williams. I just started putting on an event. I've been in the Magic community most of my life. Just love the game. Love being a part of going out to different tournaments. And I'm here in Lawton, Oklahoma, where there's not a lot of large events. We have a lot of small events. Local shops around here put on some pretty good events actually, but nobody's really putting on anything that is what I would consider a large event to draw in a lot of people. And so I got to talking to the shops around here and said, "Hey, what would you how would you feel really if I put this on? Would you want to help support this? Would you want to be a part of it? Like, would you be upset if I did this? Because I didn't want to step on anybody's toes or anything, and I just kind of wanted I just enjoy the game so much. I wanted to put on something that everybody around my community would enjoy and be able to come out to. And I got a lot of positive feedback, and everybody was like, "Yeah, if you want to do that, we'll support you. We'll help you advertise it. We'll do whatever we can. Uh, just just include us in that." And so my two local shops here in Lawton have been really great and said, "Yes, go get it, go do it." And they've just been really good about supporting me. It's really just been me and me reaching out to the community and saying, "Hey, how do I do this? What should I do here?" And they've really all just kind of said, giving me really good advice and started helping me put this on. So it's I'm looking forward to it. It's just a matter of getting it going.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
Oh,
I've talked to a lot of TOs. It's a lot of work, and the day of is crazy and hectic and awesome. In the same right, but you're just gonna be running around like crazy. There's a question here. There's an answer here. It's super fun. I don't know if you saw the last interview, but like I was talking to Lucas and I was just explaining like I love this part of the community. Like playing is super fun, and I did some of that last night with some buddies or whatever. But like being able to be part of the community is such a huge reward. With you being a TO now, this is your first event that you've done or going to be doing, or have
uh,
you done other events for CEDH?
not first. Well, this is my first big event.
Sure.
I got to do a qualifier the other day for it. Again, this was part of working with when my local shops. I said, "Hey, well, I'll do a qualifier here at this shop this week, and I'll do one over here at this shop the next week." And so I got to do that the other day, but I mean that's really not. It's not the same. Putting on this type of event is this is my first time, and I've had a lot of people that I've got to talk to. I got to talk to the Lango TO
Nice.
out at Nashville and kind of talk to him about the how he put his on, and he was so helpful. He's such a great guy, and he goes, "Hey, if you're going to do this one, I he was very encouraging. He goes, yes, do it. But if you need anything, call me, and I'll help you." And so I've been reaching out to him, asking him for help, asking him different questions, and he's just been great. So I got a lot of good people around me that are helping me basically stay organized and keep it running and going. But yeah, this is a lot of work. But it's a lot of fun too. I've been to tons of different hotels, different types of venues, trying to find a good location. I found the financial end of it's a little different because you've got to find that sweet spot on the price point, right?
Yep.
That one I can afford to put it on, but I don't bury myself in not being able to recoup what I put into it, but also putting a good product in front of players that they want to come out to and want to be a part of. So
Yeah.
that's been that's a tightrope.
That's fantastic. I'm so happy that you were able to reach out to another large TO that's doing that and that they were so helpful. I think it's one of the real benefits of our community when you think about the gaming community in general is that we're incredibly helpful. I know it's Magic the Gathering, if you will, but like I've made my best friends here. And there's
Yeah,
more best friends to be made, and I can't wait to do that. Speaking of events, let's talk a little bit about the venue and like when, where, what you're excited about most for the actual event, as well as like pricing and things like that. The general
sure, absolutely.
tournament.
So September 6th of this year, it is at the Comancheria Hotel. The Comanche Nation down here has just recently purchased a hotel and they're remodeling it. So they're going in and they're fixing everything up. They're changing everything. And when I walked in to talk to them, they were one of the few hotels that said, "Yes, you can stay as late as you need to."
12
And
hours, right? We're
yeah,
12-hour
yeah,
finals.
right. Oh no, we're not doing that. But yeah, but I was concerned about it going late, right? So,
Yeah,
and everybody I talked to, they were like, "Oh no, 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 you're gonna have to be out by this time," or that's a lot of people. We're not sure we can facility. We have a facility big enough for it. So it was a lot of legwork to find it. And when I got in there and talked to them, they were really extremely nice. They didn't really know what I was talking about, but they go, okay, well, but we have this ballroom up here, and so I went up and I looked at it and I was like, well, this is really good size. Like we should have plenty of space for 128 people to be in here, to have vendors, to have all our judges, and you know so I
okay.
was looking at it and going, okay, so we we might have something here. And I did some more checking on things, and I kept coming back to them because one, they were so nice about it, and they were like, yes, you can stay until you need to, as long as you're not here, come the first thing in the morning
Sure,
on us the next day. I was like, okay, well, we'll make sure that doesn't happen.
sure, sure.
Like I said, it's a part of the Comanche Nation. There's a casino right next to it that they have. So they're really doing a good job on it. The organizer there actually got with me the other day. I was like, okay, how do you need it set up? What do you need in here? So, I
So it's gonna be
mean,
great staff
when
and really
I
accommodating.
yeah,
Like it's gonna have great AC hopefully as well. That's one of the
they
big
better.
things. Yeah, that's if not, we're going to get some fans. Absolutely,
Yeah.
that's a huge thing. So the event center is going to be phenomenal. It's going to be really well accommodating, more than enough space. You said you're going to have vendors. Do you have all the vendors set
Yes.
up? Is there going to
Not
be?
yet.
Okay, it's
I'm
still a long
still in the
ways
process
away.
of doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
absolutely,
I've still
absolutely.
got time to get that. I talked to one actually this weekend at Mana Masters. Hopefully I can get him. But we'll see. Him and I still got to hash some things out before that happens. But I know both my local shops are going to be there, set up to sell cards. Because I'm no way I'm not letting them in. They've been so great to me.
That's
Um,
fantastic. Any local artist, or maybe even we can put like a link in the description to your contact information, and maybe some local artist reaches out to you because I just seeing what people could do tokens is always kind of cool, and it does
Yeah,
really draws a crowd.
yeah, I'm completely open to that. It's just a matter of I don't know the artist, so I haven't been able to reach out to them, and so
But
I'd be open to it. Just
but
if
maybe through this
anybody wants to reach
video,
out. Yeah,
they'll reach out to you. So hey guys, check out the description if you want to. By all means, like join part of the community. That'd be awesome. That'd be fantastic. So we got some vendors, we got some stuff there for people to do in between rounds. We have food close by.
so I'm reaching out to some of the food trucks to hopefully have them out on site during the day. I haven't got a chance to talk to them yet, but we have a lot that are around here in Lawton, so I think I'll be able to pull that off. If not, there are a lot of local fast food restaurants within driving distance because Lawton's a spread out town, but it's easy to navigate and it's easy to get around to the places. There'll probably be a lunch break in there to give people an opportunity to get food, so that we can do that. It'll
That sounds
probably
good.
be right after round three, in between round three and round four. Um, we'll be doing that because we'll be doing a redemption event
Okay.
right after round three. I'm going to be doing a redemption event for those who have not had such a great day in the first three rounds. But mainly it's because if you're coming out to play, I want you to have a full day of play.
And
Uh,
possibility of winning things as well. Is it?
yeah, that'll actually be for a Wheel of Fortune.
Okay.
So
Good. Talking about prizes, let's talk about the main prizes for the
Sure.
top 16. If you don't make top 4, what are you getting?
My initial thing is that it will be to the top four. They will split dual land. So 10 revised dual lands, one of each, and they will split that between the four of them.
Sure.
After that, it's going to be the top 16 will guarantee to get their money back. I don't know how much will go to them until I see how many people are there.
That's
But
perfect. Like, well, yeah.
yeah,
Hey, if you guys want a bigger prize pool, get your friends, bring them with you wherever you're coming from, and say let's compete because the more people here. I think that's pretty straightforward. Like, hey, yeah, everyone, bring people out. I want to promote
yeah.
this event. I want people to really get their money's worth as well. And then the redemption event is always phenomenal.
If you're coming out here, I want you to get a good days of Magic with your friends. That's what I want. And so what I've kind of been where I'm at is that they will be able to after round three. If you're 0-3, man, I've been there. It's not fun. Hey, come play in this. Come have a good day. Get another tournament in. Right? Like it happens.
No, I'm with you. That's fantastic. I mean, so some people have been to tournaments in the past, but really, what would you say to someone that's never been to a CDH tournament event and they're thinking about coming out?
Oh, just come out. Come play.
Just,
You
just that
well,
we're all friendly. We're not a bunch of
yeah.
mean people.
Yeah.
Politics in the game are politics in the game. I was playing against my buddy the other day,
Right.
and I'm like, I respect you, I love you, but I had to gaslight you because that was my only way to win. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I
Yeah.
respect you so much, but I had to do everything I could win. It's like, no, dude, completely. I understand entirely. So like what you see sometimes on different coverage of like people being mean, like
It's not like
it's
that.
competition.
Yeah.
We're warriors, right? We're here to win the game and the prize, and we're trying not to be complete, mean
Yeah.
people. But
Yeah.
but you have to
Yeah.
have a level of aggression and tactics in order to do that. So new players come out. We're actually incredibly friendly community.
I've played so many CDH tournaments over the last like year and a half.
Yeah,
Uh, and I've not had very many bad experiences. And I've had some pods that were difficult to navigate because of personalities,
sure.
but I have not had any where you hear they're just berating each other or any of that junk. I've never seen it. We've kind of gotten sideways with each other on a time here or there, but that happens in the heat of the game.
Yeah.
But afterwards we go, hey, good game, and sorry about that, and you move on, right? And then you go hang out. Even if you're not friends with that person, you go hang out with your friends and talk about what just happened in the game, and they either console you or they say, hey, yeah, don't do that. So
I,
uh,
Yeah, that's fantastic. I mean, so really that comes down to like the experience that you're really trying to create is a really friendly experience and involving kind of thing. Like for once again, our channel really is based on like trying to encourage individuals from casual to competitive, and really like how do you kind of balance that for yourself or for your community of like balancing that competition versus like welcoming environment.
so one for tournaments, you have good judges. If you've got good judges, they'll take care of a lot of that for you. They'll set the expectations at the front, right at the very beginning when they have their player meeting. Everybody will understand. Hey, this is the level of competition. These are the expectations. We won't do such and such things, and they'll really set that tone for your event.
Good.
The other thing is being cordial to people when they come into the venue right away, right? Uh, you don't people are driving 3-4 hours to come to events. They're getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning to make a drive. They're tired. Be nice to them when they walk through that door. Say hi. uh, Show them where the vendors are. Talk to them just a little bit, and you're going to have a great time. Most people, all the events that I've had, most people are just genuinely nice, because they're there to have a good time. They're there to play a lot of Magic
Yeah.
and just enjoy the event. We know that we're going to win some games. We know that we're going to lose some games, tie some games, but yeah,
Hey,
it happens.
I've seen some other people do it recently, and I'd love to hear your opinion about it as a tournament organizer. Some people have been doing the other different ways of going about it for there are no draws, where everyone puts up 4% or 7% of their total points, and then the winner gets all of those, or if they draw, then everyone loses 7%. What's your opinion on tournament structures like that? Yours isn't set up that way, but I would love to hear yours are going to have draws, but there's no, there's
So I I haven't got to experience the other one yet. I haven't been to any tournaments that have done that.
neither have
I wouldn't
I.
mind experiencing it. I'd
Yeah.
love to experience just to see because there are a lot of I personally I like the draws. I like it because I can. There are scenarios in which if I interact, I am king making somebody, and then the next person in line just gets to win.
Yes.
But I can put a scenario on the board where I say, look, I don't want to king make either one of you, and I would like to get a point out of this. So rather than forcing one person to lose just so another person can win and me not have any agency in that,
Yeah.
I would like to set the scenario where we get a draw and everybody gets a point.
Yep.
So I'm okay with the draws. I know that's not probably a popular opinion, or but I'd be open to trying the other way too. Like I would, I'd go to a tournament where they set up that structure and just experience it.
Yeah. My plan is to cover an event here in July. So I'll let you know how it is. They're doing it like a 7%. Some people do 4% of the points up to the winner, that kind of thing. So honestly, I think I'm should be covering it. We'll see. The plan is to cover it. Always things can come up, but I'll let you know how it is. It's only like a 1K, but still, I know that some people have done like
Yeah,
leagues online, like Critical EDH. They do their league, and that's kind of interesting. I actually signed up for this month, which is kind of cool. So I'm like,
nice.
okay, I'm gonna try it out. So they've had really great success with it. Everyone that I've heard that's done it has really enjoyed it. But once again, online versus in person, when you're traveling, when who knows, who knows? It's an interesting way forward. I don't know if it is, but it could be. So the big question that everyone really wants to know at the end of the day is why would they travel 3 hours, like you said, or from the West Coast, the East Coast, from North, from South, from Canada, from England? Why should they come all the way out there? What do you really have to offer as a community, a venue, and an event?
So when I set this up, I really didn't think about. It's bad to say, but I really wasn't expecting people from really far away to come out. What I had set up was an environment where if you're within 4 hours, you would make that drive because
Absolutely.
the number of large tournaments just here in Oklahoma are it's hit and miss, right? About every 6 months, you'll get something that's really fairly sizable. A 5K or higher is kind of what I would say.
Which is a good
You can get
amount. Yeah.
a few, but I think so.
Yeah.
You can get a 1K. You get your local tournaments, but you really don't get a lot of those. And so I believe there's one down. There's some down in Dallas that you can get every now and then. But again, that's kind of a it's a drive for if you're in Oklahoma City. That's a long drive. But I mean, we make it, right? And so I'm kind of in between Oklahoma City and the Dallas, Fort Worth, Wichita Falls area.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Cool.
well, I bet I can pull enough players from that area to come out just based off the pricing alone.
Yeah.
But if you're flying in or coming in, if you're coming out the day before, we have we have Medicine Park that's out here that you can go out and kind of walk around. They especially if you're coming out the night before, they've got live bands, they've got little places to eat down there. We have Mount Scott that you can go up to the top of. There's a wildlife refuge out here. So if you don't want to just do magic the whole time, there are other things that you can come out. We got two casinos that are within walking distance of where the venue is. So I
The
mean, there's
Great
just
Plains Museum I saw on the internet.
yeah,
That's what.
yeah,
That's what.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's the
Yeah.
Great Plains Museum out here.
Yeah.
We just have a lot of different things, and specifically, if you're not from this area, it's probably things that you haven't been out to see or do. I would say probably if you're coming from the east or west coast, it's going to be it's going to be a little bit of an experience for you. especially if you're willing to get out away from the venue and kind of go see these other things. So, but I mean, for every Magic person, the real draw is what's the prize, and you know, what's the cost for me to get out there to do it. And that a lot of what I took into consideration when I set this or tried to for bringing people in. So at the end of the day, you tell them, hey, do what's best for you. I want you out here, and this is where we were going to be.
I mean, really, when you think about it, you are one of the very first tournaments after the Invitational. More than likely, like the second or third week after the Invitational. It's a great start to try and spike and get some good points for the next Invitational moving forward. I think is a great opportunity. It's starting fresh, let's get going kind of thing. Fantastic time to to try and win the event, and that's I'm excited to see that in August as well for Steel City out there in Pennsylvania. That's gonna be fantastic. Really great guys that are putting that on. So, talk to me a little bit about your community. Like, what makes your local meta and your local community unique in your point of view?
The local meta out here is a lot of what you would expect. You know, you're going to see your blue farms, you're going to see your VVs, your Rog size, your Rog Thras. You're going to see it all. But you're also going to see things like Lord Windgrace that I ran into the other day. That was absolutely killing me. Just you're gonna see some off meta decks, but the people that are piloting those are good pilots, and you would be surprised at how many good pilots we actually have down here, and knowledge of the game. It's when I started thinking about it the other day. Matter of fact, yesterday I was at Mana Masters in Norman, which they put on a great tournament. They really did, and just the number of people there that were just extremely good. They were all nice. It was a great community, but they were there to win, and they were at peak performance, playing extremely well. So just they're really good.
That's fantastic. No, we went to Heisenberg a couple months back, and I was just like, I want to play against these individuals all the time. Like in that local region, even like when I played Modern and Standard, anytime I went to Dallas, I'm like, I know I'll be playing some fantastic individuals, and I know that CDH has risen in popularity, and who knows how many of the crossovers you used to play Modern, I used to play Moderns, and now we're playing CDH. And it's so funny because I have some friends that are like laughing at me. They're like, "Oh, you're Chris, you're playing Commander now." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, it's super fun. You should do the same thing." It's a different skill set. It's not 1v1. You can't just sit there and do your thing, but like it is a different skill set, and it's so much fun because it is like outside of my wheelhouse as a competitive Magic player. Maybe people like that, people don't. I love the I have to learn actually how to talk to people and to use my tactical
Yeah,
tools.
yeah.
It's fantastic. So
The
yeah.
the technical skills cross over, right? So when you're playing Modern and Standard, the skills, the stack, and how you go through lines, all that crosses over. But
Yes,
you
kind of.
have this other element, well, to
App
an extent, right?
app nap is
Uh,
crazy. It took me forever to really fully understand that and abuse it. But you were saying about other technical skills outside of the weird ones for 4 player.
right, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
When you start dealing with four people, the priority is so important, and you really learn how to navigate through that, and that it makes a big difference on how you actually play the game, because making somebody, or not making them, but making sure that they receive priority before you act is so important in the game, and people miss that and jump the gun so fast. And you're like, well, hold on,
Well,
slow down, let's
it,
go through the
it's that
process.
and so much more with all the flash enablers recently. What happens is you wait until it's your turn, you pass to them, so that what happens is their active player, their thing never actually resolves because you'll cast a spell, all the things will ping, they'll target or whatever, like cool, I'm gonna do that again and again and again, and all your stuff is never gonna resolve. It's gonna be underneath this huge stack. And when it does happen to resolve, it doesn't matter because I'm winning on top of it. It's like understanding how that actually works and when to actually abuse it is like this is the chaos of CEDH is one of the reasons why some of the judges that I've talked to love the format, is because of the chaos and the difficulty of like, how does this operate? It's just such a cool, different thing that most people have never been fully exposed to because precons and things like that, like there's REL and like digging into the weeds, and there's just playing casual, and I love casual as well, absolutely phenomenal. But it's a different game entirely. There's so much depth to it. It's chaos. It's chaos. That's all it is, and I love it.
That actually happened to me yesterday. Someone won over the top of my win attempt. Like, and all you can do is sit there and watch it go, and you'll be like, "Oh, yeah, that's happening."
It's the meta we're currently in. It's a little bit crazy. Love it, hate it, whatever. We're in it, so you might as well be in it and enjoy it for what it is until something else happens or something else is printed.
Absolutely. And the next time it'll probably be me doing it to somebody else. But that's the way. I mean, you just look at it, and go, "Yep, okay, well played," and you move on.
Okay, so with this 5K, are you aiming at a one-time kind of thing, or are you like trying to like do a series of like every quarter trying to do a 5K? Like really at the end of the day, whenever this is all over, what's next for Oklahoma? What south of Oklahoma City?
So, yeah. What where I'm at is I would kind of like to do this periodically, even if it's not here. If I move at locations, because I wouldn't mind doing it in Oklahoma City, where it's easier for people to fly into, and because I understand that like that's a big thing. Yeah, I wouldn't mind going to Tulsa. I've got some connections up there. I would be ecstatic if this became a every 3 months type thing. We do something of this nature, right? 5K, a 10K, something like that, where people get to play on a regular basis a large tournament, because I love them. Like I said, I went to Nashville. I went down to the Hunter Burton one last time down in Dallas. I love going to these big tournaments, and sometimes you do really well, and sometimes you don't. But it's always fun, and you always meet different people, and you get to play against people that you don't see every single day.
Something that I really like to ask other TOs and get from them are two questions, and we can go one at a time. The first one is, what are you playing right now?
So what I'm on right now is Kefka, and
Okay,
that's what I played yesterday.
so everyone's
It
afraid of
is,
you
yes. Oh, you're the
because they,
problem automatically.
but they don't know how to interact with it because it's such a new commander. I was playing against my co-host Maddie last night, and I'm like, I don't know what I don't know what you're doing, and that's what makes you the most afraid. So maybe in a month or two, they'll be like, oh, it's another what was the Esper commander that came out?
Hashton.
Hashton. Everyone was
Hashton.
afraid of it. Where's it now? You know what I mean? It's like
Nowhere. That's
so
all.
you have Kefka. How have you liked it so far? What's your build
Uh,
kind of like?
so, have you seen Wrong Side?
Yes.
Okay, so I took the core of Wrong Side, not Rog Side, Wrong Side.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
took the
Critical
core of
EDH.
it.
Logan. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I took the core of it and put it into Kefka, and took I dropped a lot of the calling. I think it's calling the week. A lot of those things,
The
and
rituals
I
because you
added
don't
in
have a
some.
free
Yeah,
commander.
yeah,
Yeah. Sure. Sure.
yeah. Because I don't have a free commander, and I kept things that I put in, like generator server that lets me get Kefka out faster, and hasting,
Okay.
and put in some things like that. So a few things to blink my commander to protect it. So my commander is kind of like what you see in with Tibet, right? It comes down, generates all its value, and every time it turns sideways, it generates more value, right? So it's kind of like that. You just don't have the one card combo that gets you anywhere, right? It's still a good Grixis pile
It's
with
Grixis. Like, what else could you
Grixis.
want? Like,
Yeah,
it's the best colors in the game for
yeah.
CEDH at least. Yeah. So awesome. And you're enjoying it. You sleeved it up. You're just killing people left and right, or you're getting lost.
Depends on the game.
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
VV's a problem.
Interesting. Yeah.
VV's a problem. It's just so fast. Dealing with that is, I got a lot of spots dedicated to deal with the faster decks, because I want to get my commander down and then just start generating value off of it and kind of control the number of cards that people have. I don't let Ristic Studies and Mystic Remors resolve if I don't have to,
Sure.
because they're a problem.
They definitely
I
can be for sure. I mean, VV is disgusting. Most of the decks I've seen recently is like Vexing Bauble. The format's not ready for a Vexing Bauble. How do you deal with that once it resolves? Like, cool. Kinnan has gone to all free spells. Like, we have so many free spells. I mean, Yeah. How do you deal with that? Like, good God.
Yeah, it's definitely at one point in time I had Vexing Bubble actually in my deck too, because I just wanted to stop you from doing anything you could. I've gotten away from that because I didn't like having to hold up one mana in case I needed to crack it and use my free spells. So, but I mean,
It's a free
the
silence ish effect
yeah,
in a non blue farm Grixis pile. I mean, it's not horrible. To each their own. I love the card. I played it in Magda for forever. It's fantastic. Every time it came down, especially before the bans, I'm like, this thing is absolutely broken. Go ahead and add Nos. You ain't getting nothing out. Like,
right.
good luck. So I'm a big proponent of the card. I don't play it in any of my current decks, but I think it's pretty fun. And then the second question that we asked a little bit before was like, in your own words, why are you TOing opposed to competing in events?
Well, I love playing in events. I really do. But they're just like I said. I wanted to bring this out to my community. I've got a lot of people down here in Lawton that don't. They're just not going to drive to a big event. But this gives them an opportunity to actually come and play in a bigger event if they'd like to. Uh, I don't know. I wanted to put on an event, and so I got to talking to people and said, yeah, let's do this. Let's go. And they were so helpful and wanted to be something. So I've gotten such good encouragement for it that I was just like, yeah, I'm going to do this. And yeah, I'll still compete in other events because I just love the game. But I kind of am enjoying this other side of it too because I get to see what it takes to put on these larger events.
Mad respect. I don't want to do it. I'll be in front of a camera all day. That amount of making sure this happens and that happens, talking to vendors, that's chaos. I'll
Yeah.
help out where I can, but not there. Ooh. So mad respect for putting this on, this like just jumping in and saying, cool, there's a need, I'm going to fill it, I want to do this for my community, I'm going to do it. And that's just kind of how it works sometimes. Like, we don't do a 5K until we do a 5K. We don't do a 20K until we do a 20K. And guess what? Maybe next year we won't do a 50K until we do a 50K. Like, it just keeps expediting more and more. And a 5K is incredibly respectable. It's still really good. It's great pricing. It's great for the local community. It's great for the local scene. It does bring in some people from the local area. Sometimes people fly in. Hey, I know a buddy. My family's out that way. Why not? And obviously want to encourage people to come out to your event. In 3 words, if you had to describe your event, like what people should expect, what atmosphere you want, however you want to put it, if you had 3 words to describe your event, what 3 words would you use?
Uh, I I would start with community because I mean that's what it's all about, right? Is being around your friends and your the people that you get to know, meeting new people. So I would start with the community. I hope my second my second word's going to be fun. I'm hoping everybody comes out and has a great time, gets to play a whole bunch of Magic and just hang out. I what I hope I've set up is value for people to come out for. I tried to do it. I set it up for something that I would attend to, like I would want to go to. So I hope that everybody looks at it and goes, oh, he's given the 5K there. If I don't do well, I've got a redemption event I can get into. We're going to be having door prizes that the vendors, the ones that I've already gotten, have already said, hey, we'll donate something to you. Just let us look at it and see what we're going to get. So, I mean, I'm hoping that I've set enough value for people to look at and go, I want to go do this. So that, community, fun, and value for what your time, right? So those are the things that I think I've set up for people. I've already got my judges. They're great judges to come out. So I know who's going to be judging. A lot of them were at the Nashville Invitational. So
Yeah.
I've got good judges, which, like I said before, that sets the scene for you. So I got a good venue, or at least what I consider a good venue for now. The people at the venue have been great and want us there. It's not like you're walking in someplace and they don't want you. I've been in some of those.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
sure, sure.
yeah, yeah. Uh,
Happens when
yeah.
it's 11 or 12 o'clock at night and they gotta go home to their family. I can't blame them, but being able to be there
Yeah.
for a little bit longer, and we don't need to just give the game up because it's 11 o'clock. I get you entirely. I get you entirely. The people want to play the game. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They're in this 20 card stack. They want it to resolve. They want someone to have a winner. They want to put people up onto their shoulders and run them out the building with whatever the best dual land is available, right? Like, you want to see that. You know what I mean? There's so much adrenaline and so much, like, I love it. I absolutely love it. I think your 3 words are fantastic. I couldn't ask for more, honestly. As a competitor, you want to put on something that you would want to be at. That's fantastic. It seems like you're putting on a really fantastic event. It seems like you're really, really passionate about it. Last thing before we really get out of here is, like, do you have any shout outs to any people that have helped you out along the way? Any key members in your community that have, like, just maybe not even for this event, but just in general for the community?
Yeah, I do. I've already kind of mentioned some of them. My local shops around here, Guildhall Gaming and Roundtable. Those two shops have been great. I've got Video Games Plus up in Oklahoma City that he's been great up there. I've talked to him a couple times, and he's willing to advertise for me and let people know that we're doing this. The TO of Lango, he was great. He's been a lot of help. And the guys at Man and Masters who kind of showed me, I mean, I've been to several of their events, and I went, hey, I like how you're putting on an event. I kind of want to do that. And
Yeah.
so, like, all these people have been great. Hopefully, I work out enough stuff with all these vendors that I'm talking to try and get them in. But just I can't say enough about the community looking at a new TO coming in and saying, we'll help you. Let us help you. And so, yeah, all of those people have been just so great.
I love what you're doing for the community. Let me help you promote your event as best as we possibly can. Let's make it huge. Let's make it big. Let's make it enjoyable. Let's make it fun, community, and worth the amount of time for the prize pooling, for the good times, for the people that you get to know, that for the good games. Like, let's make this thing awesome on the 6th of September, south of Oklahoma City in Lawton, Oklahoma. Uh,
Yeah,
I'm excited for you. I can't wait to see. I can't wait to continue to communicate with you. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Honestly, just want to thank you. Like, this is super awesome that you would allow me to come and be part of your community. Someone that's a complete outsider. Like, who is this guy? I'm like, awesome. I'll help you where I can. So, like from Salt Lake to Oklahoma, I just want to say thank you for letting me, like, get content and promote your event, like, and help out where I can. So
appreciate that. I really do. Uh,
you're
the
fantastic. Like, you're an awesome dude. Like, it's easy to talk to you. Like, it's been a great time. Like, normally I get really, really red, I anxiety and whatnot. But, like, cool. I'm just enjoying myself. Like, this is so natural and free. Yeah, we have some questions right here that we got to ask, but, like, everything else is just like two dudes talking. It's been fantastic. I love it.
oh, thank you. I'm not sure I get to reach out to as many people as I'm going to get to without you doing this. So I really appreciate that, being able to do this. So a little nervous, but
You'll get there. You'll get there. Like, I want to be able to make sure that you get your 128 people from Dallas coming up, from New Mexico coming over, from I'm horrible with geography, but wherever people are coming from, like, there it's hey, I'm
yeah,
excited to see.